Test drive time, 1977 Chevy Corvette, 350 under the hood. It's like we got power steering, power brakes, AC compressor there. This one's blue. It's an all right paint job. It needs some help. It needs some love. It's got a lot of chips and scratches on it. Just enough to get by, right? Interior's in decent shape. And of course, by the end of the video, I'll tell you how this thing runs, it drives. And whatever I see that's wrong with it, it'll be pointed out. 100 detailed pictures available at maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping available. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Alright guys, before we leave, check out the interior in this bad boy. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Looking around on the inside here. Go ahead and start it up. Engine temperature's up. Oil pressure's up. Battery's charging. We've got gas today. Showing you the mileage. Tach is working. Wouldn't it be a miracle if the AC worked? Be super nice. Well, it sure ain't blowing from any of the vents. I can hear it. It's just kind of blowing out under the dash right here, but it doesn't feel cold. So I'm gonna say it doesn't work. Radio. Wow.
There's something in it for us all. That's
radio does work. That's kind of impressive. Windows. Okay. Windows work. We're gonna leave those down throughout this video. Telescoping. Pretty cute. I like it. Still column. Not bad. Turn signals. Popping up on both sides there. Alright. As far as all that goes, we're good. But what about the horns? You place your bets? You know what? I was going to say the horn worked because everything else was working. But I can't get it to. Alright, let's hit the road. See how it runs and drives. Alright, got y'all on the head cam. We're going to take off down the road. We're going to check this car out and see what we can find. It looks like our gas gauge is working. We got half a tank. Looks like our seat belts are not going to work. So, no seat belts on this ride. Now, you're pointed down a little bit, so I'm going to get you up. There we go. All right, let's take off. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Looks like a little smoke coming past the car, so we may have exhaust smoke on this one. I'll check it and I'll show it. Here we go. Speedo is coming up on the dash, seems pretty accurate. We're running about 40 right now. As we're going down the road, steering's pretty tight. Little bit of a fade to the right, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty straight. I think that was the road causing it to pull to the right. Putting her to the floor. Decent. Clean power. Getting in the brakes. They're smooth. Back to the floor. Our passing gear is hooked up on this one, so not too bad. I don't see any smoke behind us either. It looks pretty clean. Now, of course, we're going to get the outside shots. We're going to get the undercarriage lit up with my cameras and lights. And then picking out the flaws will be at the end. So stick around. I'll be back with more information on this ride. Time to see if they go down. I turned them off. There goes that one. I don't know about this one over here. It's taking a little bit longer. You notice that one came up first. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer to come down. Or if I put my hand on it, up and down maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's all we needed. Okay, get that visor out of the way and we'll roll out. Coming on down the road now. Starting to cool off this afternoon. I done a couple test drives earlier and it was just scorching hot out here. I'm loving it right now, enjoying the rest of the day. We got great engine temperature at 190, oil pressure looks to be around 25, and when I give it gas it shoots on up there. It's sitting at 40, 50 right there when I'm really in the throttle. It's almost 60. That's great. This car seems pretty fun to drive. It's got decent power, good acceleration. It's not missing a beat. Plenty of pep there. I wouldn't consider it a race car, but it is a Corvette. And we beat the rain off in the distance there. I don't know if y'all can even see that. I always see it coming from over that hill. Here we go. Bumping the road up here. Let's hit it at a moderate speed. I'll point it out. Super smooth. And these didn't have the best suspension. That was actually really nice. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. This paint job kind of, but I'll show you all the flaws on it. It's real faded and it could come out a little better, but it's got cracks and bubbles in it. It may just need a paint job on this car. Guys, thanks for sticking around. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Let's walk this ride. We know it's got faded paint and a lot of chips. Coming up in the front. A whole lot of little blemishes there. Lots of cracks in the paint. See all over where it's faded. Tire's got a little dry rot to him too. A lot of chips. Hazy spots in the back there. Emblem's a little loose. Chips on top, lots of little cracks in the paint. A few little chips in the windshield here. Real hazy on this paint job. It's oxidized. Lots of chips on the door. Well, fairly easy here. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. So you can see this thing, paint job, it's on the weak side. Door panel here has got some cracks on top, on the armrest too. Got some tears on the sides here. Crack in the back here. Carpet's a little worn. What to expect? It's a 77 model. And it's not very expensive, so it's gonna have some issues here. Starts up well. Alright guys, let's lay this hood down. Real hazy on the paint job. I get the paint job like a 3 out of 10 maybe. Because it needs a lot of work, or it just needs repainted. I'm going to say that. 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. Any other questions, no problem, give me a call. 615-822-4444. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.